Hello, Angel Powers. Boom, boom, boom. This is Angelica Ortiz. Angelica
Rosa.
and we are here in Asheville, North Carolina. So drop in the comments your city, your state, your country. We are from
Cali, Colombia, the real South.
Yes, and if you are new to our show, drop new in the comments so we can welcome you into our live, and feel free to share everything you find on my social media because it's free and it's public. Okay, you don't have to ask for permission. So,
And sharing is caring, and it makes you look sexy. Woo-hoo!
And we're gonna talk about today.
So this is our business school series. Today we're gonna give you some hacks on how to stop letting yourself off the hook. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like there's more to life besides working a 9 to 5, a job for 40 years and retiring with only 40% of that income?
So maybe you're new to our show, so you don't know anything about us. You serve.
Yeah, so I was in the military for 22 years. I retired, and I was able to get 55% of that income that I was making. So that's good retirement after 22 years. I believe so.
And how old are you?
I'm 42 years old.
Do you have a job?
I do not have a job.
Okay, so Angelica Ortiz, I haven't worked much in my life. Like I was like a tourist in a job.
Just got been retired for.
I was like working for 3 months, for 6 months, and the longest job I could say it was social services. It was almost 4 years, and then I joined the Air Force Reserve. But because it's reserve, I was not working every day. So my contract was for 6 years, but if I count, all the days that I worked, I think it's not even a year. Or maybe if I count the training.
For the military?
Maybe a year in 6 years.
Yeah, probably a year. Probably not even more than a year, for sure. Yeah.
So you see, I haven't worked that much in my life because I have entrepreneurship DNA in me. Like the person who donated sperm for me to be here, he was an entrepreneur. He was a businessman. He had several businesses, but I never have a relationship with him. I just met him for 15 minutes when I was when I was getting ready for my 15th birthday. But I know the entrepreneurship DNA is there. It's not like I don't like to work. I like to work for myself. Like I like to build my empire. I don't want to build someone else's empire. That's my mentality. So that's why we're doing this business school, because we're been learning so much. Like right now, we don't have a job. We have businesses. Okay, we're so good with money. So we want to share this with you. And how old are you?
You already asked that. 42.
42. So I know I had to add one more year. 43. I was like, what's my age? So let me ask you
again. Okay. I see what you're doing there.
42, 43. So I feel that we're really young now to have a job.
But together we're 85.
Woo! So 85 years of experience right here. So we're gonna give you these strategies. So hopefully you can apply them, and you can start thinking about if you can do entrepreneurship. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. But you have to grow every single day. So number one, we're gonna give you 6 hacks. So number one is what you are not changing, you're choosing. So are you choosing that job? Are you choosing that life? Are you choosing that relationship? Like in my case, I had a job. I was working in social services. That was my first official job because I was cleaning houses. I was flipping burgers at Burger King. I was a cashier. But when I graduated from college, then I got the job at social services. So I was not changing anything because I didn't know how to be an entrepreneur. But something in my heart, I was like, I don't want to do this for 40 years. 40 years? And then when I started talking with my coworkers, and they're like, I can't retire. I can retire now, but the money is not enough. I was like, I don't want that lifestyle. I
And
don't want to.
and when we talk about retiring, is your normal 65, 70
Aha.
years of age
I was
type of
like,
retirement.
I don't want that. So that's why I have to do that change in my life. Okay,
Mm.
number two.
So we're giving you 6 hacks on how to stop letting yourself off the hook. Because sometimes you want to do something, but you decide to do something else that is not going to progress you towards the goals that you want to achieve. So number 2 is be honest with yourself as to why you continue to let yourself off the hook. Maybe you are frustrated or angry. Maybe your friends around you are dragging you down. They're not helping you because there's lots of negativity. There's a lot of negativity in the world. People are always complaining about stuff. So maybe that's bugging you down, and you allow that to get you off the hook. Or the opposite. Maybe you achieve more than you thought, and you may have by now, and you have fear of success. You have fear of moving more, getting more. Sometimes I do feel that way. To be honest, I feel like, yes, 22 years of service, I made it. Woo! And then I feel like what's gonna go on next? What's the next level? Am I capable of doing that? And I let myself off the hook sometimes, and then I remind myself, no. And we're gonna share about a couple of other reasons why you have to practice this hacks to remind yourself and kick yourself in the butt and be like, no, you have other things you want to accomplish, so get to it.
Okay, so number three is make a choice to commit.
Mm.
So commit to the change. What is your level of commitment? Interested, thinking about it, or not willing to do anything? Committed or fully committed? So for me, it was like, baby steps, baby steps, baby step to become an entrepreneur. But I was fully committed. Like, I don't want that lifestyle to work every single day, Monday through Friday. I didn't like Mondays. I was struggling on Sunday. I was like, I had to do this again and again and again and again.
Yeah, let me know if you
Until
can relate. Do you love Mondays?
I used to not. Now I'm entrepreneur. I had to think of, it's Tuesday, is Wednesday. I don't know what day is today. Then when I had the job, because I was not happy with that lifestyle, I didn't like Mondays. And poor Mondays, it's another day. It ends in day. Monday, Tuesday, Friday,
Yeah,
Wednesday.
and someday is not a day. So make sure you start today.
So I was fully committed to change. And I had to start changing every single day something from me to become an entrepreneur. Number four.
All right. So sometimes when you're an entrepreneur, you tend to kind of like, I have all the time. I'm an entrepreneur. It's my job. It's my own business. I can take my time. You don't have nobody really looking down at you and be like, hey, you need to do this. You need to do that. You need to, move forward and the goal you're doing. So to let yourself off the hook, you want to envision yourself having your mentor in your workspace, whether your workspace in your house, living room, kitchen, whatever it is, your workspace. Envision your mentors there. All right. What will you do if you actually had your mentor in your office?
I have my mentor in my office.
So Angelica keeps her mentor right in front of her computer to make sure that she is, as soon as like she raises her eyes, her sight from maybe scrolling or doing something else that maybe she would be doing too much. She's like, oh, snap, let me snap out of it, get myself off the hook and get back to where I need to go. So again, are you fully committed or are you interested? Kind of goes back to the same thing that Angelica was just talking about.
So number five, remember your why. So you have to ask these questions all the time to make sure you are in the right path. Where are you going? What is your vision? Why do you show up on the hard days? Because the hard days are going to be there. So I have something in front of my computer that it says never quit on a bad day.
Mm.
That's a reminder, because when you are entrepreneur, you're going to have so many obstacles, and you have to figure it out how to overcome those obstacles. It's so different when you work for someone. It's like, oh, it's not my job to fix the problem. You're the boss, you're the owner. I just do whatever you say. It's your money, it's your business, it's
Or
your
you don't pay
office.
me enough for me to figure that out for you.
Uh-huh. But when you are an entrepreneur, it's like you're gonna figure it out. You're not gonna quit. That's my thing. I'm not gonna quit, because I wanted to quit so many times. And then one day I was like, Angelica, you're fully committed to this. And no one says that entrepreneurship is easy. So suck it up, buttercup, and never, ever, ever quit in a bad day. So you had to ask those questions, and I'm missing
Yeah.
one. What do you want to be known for? As a quitter? No. So you had to remind yourself those questions. So like we had some difficulties, technical difficulties.
My phone was running out of battery.
Okay, so right here we are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. 5 platforms.
Clapper.
And Clapper. I'm sorry, Clapper. I think I
You,
repeated
you
one.
repeated Instagram.
Okay, so make sure you follow me on all 5 platforms, because you never know what could happen. And when you are on Facebook, you can share this video, share this scan. So for TikTok, I can't save the video. So go to Facebook, follow me, and share the video. Instagram, the video is saved, but they can't share the video, right? And Instagram?
Yeah, you can't share it with anyone else. So you can watch it, you can save it and stuff.
So Facebook, share.
Yes.
Number 6.
So number 6 is discipline. Self-discipline. I know that word discipline, it gives everybody the heebie-jeebies. It's like, oh, so discipline. I don't like to be disciplined. Because when we were growing up, your mom's like, I'm gonna discipline you. I mean, talking about like giving you punishment and things like that, but never really teach you that discipline is conducting those habits consistently, so you build that muscle memory and are able to lay brick by brick and build something. You know, that's the discipline. So discipline gives us the freedom and time for self-care. You know, when you are very committed, very disciplined to work on the things you need to work on, your schedule in, you have a system, then you have more time available for you to take care of yourself, because that's one of the first things you want to do before you start pouring on other people. Because believe me, working with other people, it drains you a lot, and you need to be able to maintain your energy so that you're able to think and make decisions clearly. All right. Another thing is, if you want, if you don't have some level of discipline, being an entrepreneur really won't work for you. Bottom line, it will not work for you. Again, it goes back to those systems, whether you put things in the calendar, whether you are intentional about what you're going to do, you set alarms, you actually do what you're going to say you're going to do, and things like that. So hopefully, these 6 things, the 6 hacks for you to stop letting yourself off the hook, are bringing you some value. If you think this is going to be some value to someone else, please do share. Because sharing is caring. And do you have something else you want to share?
We're doing this business school every single day, so have it in the calendar. Make sure you have notifications for these videos. Remember, we're here on Facebook, Instagram, Clapper, TikTok, and YouTube, 5 platforms. So if something happens in one of the platforms, you know where you're going. Okay, so we're going live right now. We go twice a day, right? Twice a day in the morning. We pack trials for our business, so we can show you kind of behind the scenes what we do. And here at night, we're showing all the things that we learn, because we go to seminars, we read books, we listen to podcasts, because we're growing every single day. We need to grow to be better leaders. We grow every single day to grow our business. And this is something that we're passionate to do, because if we have this experience, we have military experience. We will be celebrating 22 years of marriage in September. So we have so much to share with you, because being entrepreneurs, like working together, is not easy.
Mhm.
We have been through things, And now we're going to talking to a social worker because we need to grow. And like, I don't know why people avoid talking to a psychologist, to a social worker. We are entrepreneurs, military background. We live together 24/7. We're caring about 2 senior dogs that they're like babies. One of them wears diapers. It's a lot of work. There's so many things in our mind. So we need someone who has the experience with entrepreneurship, with marriage, with military background to help us so we can keep growing. You see, so we share and share and share because we love you. We want the best for you, and we want you to have an abundance bank account. It's so good when you don't have to worry about money because you have abundance in your bank account and you can bless others. Okie dokie. Anything else?
That's it.
Amazing. Ronald Martin. Woo woo. You're here. Yeah, he likes my jacket. Woo-hoo. Okay, so thank you for being here. This is Angelica Ortiz with Angelica Empowers and
Rosenberg.
woo woo. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Love you. Clapper. Oh, I can.
Bye, Clapper.